It's the battle of the century. Let's get started.
My move step for step, and you know he's had really good reads, and I'm okay. I have to be really precise. But he would have answers to like my run slides. He would like slide my run. He would predict the runs pretty well. He would just progressively get better at reading. So I just got outplayed. It's as simple as that.
Ace, you have a request
From
to God.
to God, I see that. Well, the guy, if it's for $100, I don't have $100 to give right now in case I lose. So I'll be in debt to you if I lose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're willing to wait, like maybe like 2 weeks, but otherwise, no, I can't do 100.
You can just put your credit card in the PayPal information. don't do a checking account. Do a credit card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in 2 weeks. All right. I mean, this is probably the last day that Street Fighter 4 is gonna get any more publicity on this channel, so to speak. So
yeah, it's the last one, dude.
I'm down.
Yeah, might as well, man.
All right, I'm down. If I lose, I'll pay you 100 in 2 weeks.
So God is the money match GOAT. He got motherfuckers committing to a $100 money match in a game that won't even exist.
And yeah, it'll be substantially
money match GOAT.
Yep.
So is that set going to be after this one, or?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing like bonus sets after this. So.
All right, cool.
So we're gonna watch Twinky get RSF, pause on FT, and then I think that'll be it as far as the scheduled matches are.
Yeah, of course, guys. We do have a little like small trailer for next Tuesday. It shows like small trailer. No, we had say like one game for like sets at the moment. I was saying it's a brand new game. So
Jaco, the hardest working man in show business.
Yes, so. And we also have a quick goodbye video for this wonderful game as well.
Farewell video.
Yep.
And you are working hard. Are you doing all types of like farewell videos and shit?
Yeah, man. You know, it's the last day, man. The finale, dude. We gotta go out with a bang, you know, man.
I put a 28-minute video on YouTube, and that took me like a week to get the files together and 3 days to actually do. I'm done with videos. Y'all can have that shit.
Oh yeah, man. Like video editing is definitely like a lot of work. I can tell you that.
Only if you don't know what the hell you're doing, which I don't. I don't know what the hell I'm doing half the time with that shit. I'm literally like Googling things as I'm doing them.
Yeah, Jake was definitely the type of guy to go out with a bang. You know, that's just his personality. So I would expect no less.
Yes, sir.
Jaco likes that shit though. He likes doing like videos and graphics, flyers, and shit like that.
Yeah, the first game goes to come out of here. First game here.
All right,
I didn't even realize I walked away from the computer. I didn't even know it started yet. It's that fast, huh?
Yeah, it started, dude.
Well, I know Sagat is rooting for Cormano. So pack this shit up quick.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, every time I watch him, I try to learn that matchup bit by bit, see what I can do, because like he's my kryptonite. If I had to pick someone that was my kryptonite, it'd be him as far as the track record.
There's nothing to learn with Elf. It's just either you're gonna react or you're not.
He literally has like gas like every time. If he gets flung, that's GG's.
But the funny thing is, and that's how I know I don't know shit about the game, is when they were doing the combo breaker stream, the commentator actually said there's an audio cue that I've never realized or listened for or knew existed. He said there's an audio cue when Elf runs. There's different cues that actually tell you beforehand what he's going to do. So if he's running a certain way, like it squeaks if he's going to do like the body press, I think, and it doesn't. It's like if you know the cues, it makes it that much easier.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I've never heard that until that stream.
Yeah, my overall game plan is to just like not be afraid to approach him in the neutral, and then try to like predict when he's gonna. Because once he does the run, he can just like automatically do the command grab like before you can even see it. So that's tough. Well, I had my time to try to adapt him. He got me in the end, so we'll see what happens in 6 if he plays 6.
Yeah. Like who does an elf player? I would imagine Kimberly. Like who else would an elf player go to in 6 to feel comfortable?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe. Well, I was gonna say Blanca, but I don't think Blanca. I don't know how mobile he is to a point. And
looks big and stupid.
Big and stupid. Okay.
He doesn't look. I'm pretty sure his mobility will be fine, but I'm saying as a character, part of the character was like, you know, since back in the days, he was always like a small target. He was like a big character, but a small target of how he moves and how he like stands and shit. Now he's like, you know, he looks like a big fucking green Hulk with fucking overalls and fucking dolls and shit. I don't know where they came up with the doll idea.
Yeah, I saw Rashid in the comments. Yeah, Rashid, whenever he comes out, yeah, Rashid would be a good alternative, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so 1 round apiece. There goes that Q bomb.
Who's gonna be horse shit? I mean, I want to say not, but I mean that's how he's been traditionally. At least in the beginning, like they said like in 5 he was like horse shit in the beginning, but then he got like nerfed and more balanced. They said he's still good, but he's just not the problem he was in the beginning. So, yeah. And I guess that's evident because if I'm not mistaken, Takedo at one point did go away from Akuma in 5. So I don't know.
Twinky said he's drowning, B. Hey, the only 2 games down. Got some time.
I think he means the connection.
Oh, the connection. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that could be a problem too.
Just block, just block, but like earlier than usual.
Easier said than done.
What you gotta do, bro? Takedo switched to Urian. Yeah, I believe it. That's how I knew the game was like. That's why I'm getting a better feeling with 6, right? Because generally everyone's kind of like at least the 4 crowd, they're trying to migrate to like the closest representation of the character they play now. Whereas I feel like at 5, a lot of people jumped away from they moved from their core characters to just kind of whoever they could win with. Like looking at Daigo go to Guile was like eye-opening. Takedo's going to Urian, and they just kind of like, I don't know what the hell to make of it, honestly. What is that sound? Can y'all like hear me?
Oh, I think that was my chair. My chair is pretty old. We're talking about the Forbidden game as far as Urian and
just generally people, what makes them want to change characters.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the first thing that comes to mind is like if you're not doing well enough or you feel your character's too low tier, this isn't winning amongst the sea of competition.
But like, you know, the guy players generally want to go to Kimberly. The twin players generally want to go to Jamie. Obviously, Geef is a smooth transition.
Oh yeah.
I think Chun players are kind of like half and half. Guile players, it's obvious because Guile is like phenomenal in the game, at least for now. So it's like you know.
Right. All right. Take care, Shinazon. Take care, man. Westwell.
All right, shit. Take it easy. All right. So this is the main event. So let me try to stay on topic here.
Oh man.
Yeah, this looks frustrating. I mean, no sympathy for Rolento players anyway.
Yeah, they've got a lot of mobility and trickery.
He's just bad defensively, which of course you need to be good to deal with this.
I'm not gonna go.
My man said, "Is this set live, bruh?" You know what that means? That means you have to update your scoreboard overlay because it looks that's like indirectly saying it looks old. I'm saying this looks like a replay, so that means you have to make your overlay look more modern.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see the yellow bars now. Well, Twinky, just don't get 7-0. You don't want to go out like that on the last day. You don't want to do that.
Oh, switch to the again. Okay. See what this does here.
For Elf? Mm-hmm. Maybe he wants a better chance at punishing some of these things, because I don't know. I'll see how he approaches this. Thing about Twinky is Twinky gets flustered easily.
All right, good link there.
Nice interruption. He didn't respect the went back with a combo of his own. Oh, nice counter hit setup. Okay.
But didn't finish
And
it
I
up.
was just about to say the dangerous part about trying to do like counter hitting meaties on Elf is he might just let that damn EX Q bomb fly. And I said earlier in the stream that that's what Cormano likes to do. So 1-1 is 2. Okay, he jumps out. That's so annoying. You try to jump out of the tortilla and get hit with the damn body press. It's fucking annoying. Oh man, so I think Pitt is gone, bro. I think Pitt been gone for a minute.
He's here in spirit.
Yeah, Pitt definitely has a fan. Don't worry, Mansour. I'm gonna tell Pitt you were looking for him.
Monsieur Delombre.
Yeah,
So, Mr. Delombre.
I didn't want to get too ethnic with the pronunciation, but
No, it's okay. I took French for 4 years in high school, so.
I'm half French. I've had to hear it growing up.
Oh, so does that mean like does the term Creole ring a bell? Or was it?
Yeah, it does.
Ah.
I'm not, but I'm not Creole, but yeah.
But it rings a bell, but that's not you. Got you.
No. But they spoke. Some of the family spoke. They spoke more like broken French, more like patois. The other half spoke traditional French.
Gotcha. Because I know, like in Haiti, that's like I think Creole is.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, you're right.
All right. Well, that was a nice turnaround there. Twinky got the win. That was pretty convincing.
I didn't see what was
so.
that match, but hey, that's why he's on the main event, and I'm not. He saw something I didn't. I
wasn't
not
either.
Again.
Yeah, I guess it just seems like El Fuerte couldn't get in the air as much that particular game we just saw, as far as getting his mix-ups.
Yeah.
Against keeping him.
Gen is he's honest. He's about as honest as it gets.
Oh, counter hit focus.
Bruh. How do you say? How do you say? Pit is gone, motherfucker, in French.
I think so. I know LA is to go, so that would be. I'm trying to think.
I think DCB threw him off with the little bro part, so you might have to kind of like bring it home for him, you know? Muzzy, yeah, fuck yeah. I don't know, man, you know?
Is it? I think it'd be Pitts Etale. Is that right, Monsieur? Is it Pitts Etale, MF, MFer?
Cause funny, cause Monsieur is French, but Delambre looks Spanish.
Yeah, it looks like it's a mix. I didn't think Delambre was French.
Looking at Just Red. Fucking every fucking stream I gotta hear motherfucking Omelette do fromage. That's the only fucking thing y'all know how to say. Fucking cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's what he wanted. I think Twinky wanted that crouch roundhouse. That's like a free punish. If you can block on the right side, it's a free punish.
It just feels like for some reason Cormano's not as adamant of taking to the air against Gin. I don't know what he's fearing, but yeah, it just Gen's keeping him grounded. It's like just keeping him. Could be the block strings.
I'm trying to think of what the answer would be for Gen. Like what is keeping him on the ground? Because it definitely ain't the DP. Maybe just that.
I was gonna say, punish. I don't know if the DP can stop like the splash. I don't know if I can do that because otherwise,
I don't know.
Can't. Yeah, I just feel like it's just the pressure, like the block strings are like slowly adding up. That's all I can really think of at the moment.
I don't know what you mean. You want to see a last round versus Mini Beast. You can't be talking about Pit. They're in two different countries. I'm trying, man. Come on, YOLO. What does that mean? Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm gonna set you up to get yelled at. When you say after this, what is it you want to see? Just so we have clarification.
Yeah, one thing I'm seeing as far as Twinky's adaptations is he's definitely dashing in, slowly cornering Cormano. He's definitely not afraid to dash in.
And he can maximize his punishes.
Oh, and the cross ups too.
Bro, what are you talking about? Mini Beast is in another country. Mini Beast is in Europe. Bushin is in America. And to make it worse, he's on the West Coast. They can't play. So if you know, why are you asking for that? Why would you want to see that? It's literally impossible. Like, bruh, whose man's? So you're asking to see the impossible because you want, bruh. Okay, you are. I'm not a snitch, but you are. That wasn't necessary. That wasn't necessary. I didn't do it. I'm not even at the keyboard. I'm looking on a. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't me.
Oh no, Monsieur got sniped. Oh no. Fancy said fed up yet still calm.
I got nothing to do with that for a change.
All right, so
I don't even time nobody out. Like I don't time nobody out for less than like an hour anymore. I don't do like the 10 minutes. That's it. If we cool, I might like joke around and time you out for like 1 to 5 seconds, right? But now if I'm gonna time you out, it's gonna be for like an hour. I've upgraded.
All right, one thing I'm noticing now, I'm not sure how often he's done it in the set, but I noticed that when Twinky has a read on when Cormano's going to do the splash, he jumps over it. He just happens to get over it. Pretty good. So yeah, he's just make. I think that's gonna hit. Nope, never mind. He got punished. Yeah, so he's kind of get a small read on when he wants to go in offensively with the command grabs or the splash. So it's like little reads like that are adding up, and then sometimes it's the cross up, block strings. So
yes, first to 10.
There's little adjustments. Can't wait to play Kimberly. Yep, me neither. I mean, I played her in the beta. I learned some combos with her. One thing I like about her in particular is that her like Guy's standing jab. Her standing jab in this is a mid versus Guy's being a high in this. So you can link more combos. It's pretty cool. I like that. It makes it definitely more comfortable doing combos.
I didn't run into any good Kimberlys. I know Ghost, one of his people. They have like he said their Kimberly is like on another level, but
who's Kimberly is?
It's a guy named Requiem, but they said he's been playing since like you could they said he would travel to like play the demo unit at the expos and shit. He's been playing it literally since the game was just at the trial booth.
Gotcha.
That now he's got all types of tech. And I remember I think beta one weekend he was cooking everybody. And then beta 2 weekend, Ghost said he doesn't think he lost to anybody the whole weekend. So
hey, he got his time and he's
there.
Well, we'll see how much it helps him when the game comes out. See how much of an edge he has.
Yeah. Who else?
3-4 in the set, still pretty close.
Yeah, Twinky made the right. I'd have to ask him after this is over what was the thing that made him switch again. What did he see in this matchup? So we'll get that after this. In the meanwhile, we got accusations in the chat.
Case ducked us at Combo Breaker. Oh, did I? Well, I had to go watch the Tekken announcement, so. And I told Ghost and the guys that were in the audience before I did it too. So I did not duck you, and I tried to text Ghost asking like what y'all are up to. I didn't get a response. Oh, you're just kidding? Okay.
Yeah, Luke can be trolling. He was never serious with that type of stuff.
No, I didn't go to the Soul C-Suite.
You should have DM'd me.
Yeah, I think when we first texted Jacob, I think I got a little sleepy, so I ended up just resting.
That's the wrong. Nobody should have texted Jacob and Vest. Y'all were going to the wrong fucking spot all weekend. Every time y'all name came up, that was the most late catch on that move I've ever seen. But yeah, every time Jacob and Vest's name came up, it was about how y'all weren't there yet. And then I know Vest was like, yo, we're just gonna get something to eat. We'll be there in a few minutes. And it was like an hour or two later, it was like, yo, where's Vest and Jacob? So you might not have wanted to call them if you were looking to actually find the hotel.
Yeah, I showed the text that you sent me, Jacob, as far as what Swix's room was. I was showing Ghost and them, like, that's not Swix's room. And I was like, oh, it's not. So I don't know. They're saying it was the name of it was a different hotel name and all. So I don't know what happened, but I guess I'm glad I didn't go looking for the one.
Well, how do you get the wrong hotel? I'm saying, how do you get to the wrong hotel? That's crazy.
So at least I didn't get lost.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking with those two, you would have still been looking for the damn building. Damn, Lucan said, why is Cubano money matching me? He's so free, he should know it. He's gonna give me money. Damn.
God.
Shots fired. Shots fired, Mr. Voluptuous. I gotta start saying quote unquote for people really think I'm calling you that. Like, nah. I need my disclaimer.
What was the score on the money match, Lucan?
It helps build character. It helps demolish wallets.
Yeah, that too. Wallets can get demolished.
Yeah, that's how they are. We are mad friendly. But the funny thing about Cali, man, for Cali to be such a dangerous place, y'all friendly as hell with each other. Y'all be like, yo, I don't money match the homies, or I don't try to take the locals, man. It's a whole different environment. Where I'm from, nobody gave a shit about each other. They're trying to get money no matter who it is. You're talking about you gonna money match. They money match like Swix and Ghost money match for 200. Talking about winner buys the dinner. All right.
Winner chicken dinner.
In my area, they gonna money match you and take that 200 and then say, yeah, I ain't got nothing. When it's time for food, I ain't got nothing. But you just won my 200. Listen, man, I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I remember when I was at final round a few years ago, we had something called the Tekken Casino where like you had to like, there was like a small little bind and then like all matches in there were money matches. There were no cows. It was like all money matches. So that was pretty fun to go on there and just, no money was on the line. You have to play your best.
That does sound kind of dope.
Huh?
I said that does sound kind of dope.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I mean, I think I won. I either did 4 or 5 money matches, and I won either 2 or 3 of them. I know I lost 1 or 2. I think I won more than I lost. There was one set where I was down 0-2. It was first to 3. It was again. I don't know if y'all have heard of Speed Kicks, a Horong player.
Yeah.
He's really good from Atlanta, and I brought it back and won 3-2 against him. So that was a pretty.
He's
cool
from Atlanta. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean he's on West Coast now, but he's originally from Atlanta.
Got you.
Yeah, that was back in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 days. I think that was like probably the greatest I did in Tekken's history as far as from when I started competing, which was 5, and Tag 2 I think I had the most success overall.
Got you.
Yeah, I use Jin mainly. I mean, I'm a June user as well. In Tag 2, June and Jin were my team. I use Asuka as a secondary in Tekken 7 right now, so pretty much like
scumbag.
Cause I'm a user. Yeah, I didn't want to pick her back up, but I figured she was my first tournament character. I figured I'd have a second character to rely upon. So
yeah, Brent, this is the main event.
Yep, this is the main event, and then me and Sagat are doing the long-awaited run back that I said it wasn't gonna happen, but I figured it's the last. This is Street Fighter 4's last time for the most part on this channel, probably. So I figured I'd go ahead and test my luck.
Yeah, at least in Cali, y'all got NorCal versus SoCal. In New York, all the 5 boroughs. Actually, no, the 4 boroughs. Nobody cares about Staten Island, so it's 4 boroughs that all hate each other.
Excuse me. It's getting past my bedtime, but I can push out another hour.
What is it? It's 1 o'clock? Yeah, I can definitely keep this running for about that. Usually they do pack it up by 2 o'clock. Usually like around about 1:30 it's a wrap. So after this is gonna be you and Sagad, and then I don't know of anything else.
Yeah, it'll be like pretty close to 2 at that point.
Yeah, Cali is wild. Like I can't say that. I had to be protected when I was out there.
Wow.
There's some goons out there.
Yeah, Emperor's doing good. He's definitely kind of grounding Cormano here. Now it's tied 5-5.
Perfect on Elf. Yeah, he's got that momentum.
Yeah, but like you said, I really can't put a finger on what's making Cormano afraid to like go crazy on him. You know, like he does on me and like
And
a lot
everybody else.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to watch a bit closer this particular game to
Yeah,
see.
I'm gonna do the same. He might be just getting ready. Because Elf will do that. Elf will try to play honest, and when it doesn't work, he'll just go ham.
Yeah.
You know, Elf players don't really care about the matchups generally. So he might be trying to play, you know, calculated, honest. But another 2 games or so, he might just start letting this shit fly. See, he just tried to anti-air. I don't know how he tried to anti-air that jump right there. And Twinky already has meter, like in literally 8 seconds, he has a whole bar.
All right, block the cross up.
Anybody who keeps a set close with Elf, I respect it, unless it's like, you know. And I feel like even if you're fighting Elf in a matchup that's supposedly against him, it's like he can still random you out.
All right. I remember we were talking about earlier if you weren't sure if the DP from Gin would stop the splash or the fajita, but it just did. I just saw him anti-air the splash animation, so that's definitely a part of it.
Yeah, I guess that might be the biggest part of it. If you don't have to really worry about it. I also feel like when he's trying to jump to escape, like the run splash, I feel like for some reason Gen's jump arc it helps a little bit.
Yeah, his jump arc is kind of interesting, and like I said, the block strings are part of it too. Like Emperor will get a block string going, and then FADC, and then he just got Cormano in the corner from that. So that's just pressure.
That air to air too. That was a nice one. I said earlier on, Banksy, that Zeus has been MIA. You were definitely in the chat when I said it, so I can't go into all that again. He's been MIA. Oh, he dropped the punish. Oh, Twinky he's like kind of annoyed. That's one of his like frustrations about Gen is, I guess, the implied difficulty of doing close medium kick into hands. He said just did it again. I think he finally got the hang of it. He said that's the more optimal poke.
Ooh. 1 pixel.
Yep.
Oh, is that gonna get? Oh, it got him. Dang.
Well,
GG.
we're starting to look more and more like, you know, why he made this decision.
Yeah, good anti-air options that he just inherently has against Fortier that makes Cormano not want to jump around so much. So yeah, and Fortier on the ground is not as. I mean, I feel like you have Q bomb, but and he's landed a few EX Q bombs on Twinky, but like without the air craziness, it's less tools to work with.
Yeah, and then you're essentially playing as, you know, on the Elf side of things, you're essentially fighting 2 characters, so you have more to think about.
Are you talking about as in Gen's two different styles?
The two different stances. So it's like, you know, in the back of your mind, you have to know he's got a lot of options.
Right. Oh, Twinky just said reads. Yeah, I definitely saw some of those reads.
No, reads on that ultra, because that wasn't no reaction. He just knew he was gonna go for the I don't know. I don't even remember whether it was the splash or the tortilla, but he knew that Cormano would take to the air, so he just threw the ultra out there. Mm-hmm. So that was his way of saying that wasn't a reaction. I just did it.
Yep, it was
low profile, the splash. Is that what that just happened right there? He did the body splash right in front again, and he just punished it immediately with like crouch light kick.
Dang, low profile.
That was random. There goes that DP you just talked about.
Okay, definitely a good switch. Definitely getting him the wins.
He doesn't look like he has to wait as long to react. It looks like he can just cover a couple different options. He gets grabbed there though. Like, why does Elf have two different air grabs? Well, grabs from the ground. Like, people get mad at Hakan's air grab, but that's so conditional. Elf can just grab you standing from the air. Like, that's crazy.
Yep. Excuse me.
In two different scenarios, he can jump off the damn wall and do it. He can run. Three, he can jump off the wall and do it. He can run and do it, or he can do the tortilla. That's horse shit. But we don't care because now Twinky's he's starting to pull away.
It just feels like that Twinky's making Cormano afraid to go in the air because I've seen him in the air. Cormano a few different times now with EX, DP. I've seen it enough to, I feel like, understand.
I feel like it's a confident punish at this point.
Yep.
When you take Elf out the air, what does he got?
Q-bomb, but you know that takes meter to make safe, and then even more meter if you want to. No, yeah, it takes a lot of meter to FADC it and get away. But if you block it, you can punish. I think I saw Twinky do a punish where he walked up and did one of his links into the DP, and so he can punish it consistently. It looks like.
Let me ask you a question, OG. I want you to be honest. Do you have a job?
Do you have a job?
I want OG to give me this answer. Do you have a job? Or a source of income of some sort?
Man, we're getting personal.
Not really. I'm trying to help him understand something.
Okay.
If you know I'm going with it, OG, you ain't got to answer. But if you don't know, then just let me know. Do you have a job? Because I'm not going to ask you your job. But do you have an actual job? Okay, you said your job is music. If you have an actual job, then that's why you can't play every character. Make sense?
I see where you were going.
See, Banksy understands.
Ooh, that fake crossfit.
Now,
good.
if you love this game of fighting games in general enough, and you have nothing else to do, you'd be pretty godlike. At least compared to how you are now, you'd be pretty godlike.
Right, it's 8-5. Is Cormano going to get any more games, or is Twinky going to run away with it?
I don't know. He's looking pretty comfortable. I don't want to use the F word, but he's looking pretty comfortable.
Question: does Cormano have any other characters? Is it just Fuerte?
Cormano has a Cody.
Okay.
Depending on what you want to ask Lucan about it, Cormano has a little Cody.
That'd be interesting. I don't know if he finds that viable for this matchup, but it'd be cool to see it.
Nah, Twinkie, every character you play, you say is ass.
Twinkie said, "No, I just be bored."
But I got a shout out again. I got to shout out that guy. I already forgot his Twitch, but there was a guy streaming Street Fighter 4 today, and he had the app that changes like the hex values, and he literally was just telling people to come to the chat and tell me what changes you want me to make to the game, and I'll do them right on the spot. And he was just doing crazy shit on the spot, changing character properties. And I'm like, these are changes that will probably like last online. That's what made it crazy. He like, I asked him literally, I said, all right, I said, if that's the case, I said, give Hakan permanent oil. And he did.
Oh my gosh.
He made it so the oil you never had the oil. It was hilarious. So I told Pitt, I asked Pitt if he wanted to do an exhibition tonight, and he said, "Fuck no."
Yeah, permanent oil. That sounds absolutely dreadful. You just have to like roll dice a lot against Hakan.
That'd be great.
I know for you, yeah.
I should have told him infinite meter next. That's all I needed.
Oh gosh.
Then again, I don't need infinite meter. Just give me 2 bars every time I slide. That's all I need.
Yeah, talk about YOLO slides. You could really YOLO then because you get meter. It'd be worth the YOLO.
You getting chipped out. You gonna block until you die. Let's see. Yeah, he did something else with him. I didn't. He said he would make 3 changes. I didn't stick around for the 3rd. I think he made. Yeah, I think what he was working on was making Guile's charges like instant. But he did the Hakan thing, and the first thing he did, he made Honda's hands reflect projectiles, and he turned off the pushback on hands. So like he would just like you would be in block stun forever.
Gosh, I noticed just now that Emperor just jumped back to avoid the splash / the fajita buster. Just good decision making to avoid.
That's what I'm saying. That jump arc that he had to know because he did that early. He did that the first game when he picked Gen, but he was like jumping back and avoiding it. So he knew what he was doing. I just like Gen is the last character I would have thought as a I guess a counter pick to Elf. Yeah, Cubano, I don't know. I don't know, but he's making it look like he does.
It might not be, but it definitely he's making it seem like it.
I don't know if it's an official counter pick where it's looking like one. Either that or Cormano's just not used to fighting Gens.
Yeah, it could be one or the other.
I didn't even think about that part of it.
Kept sticking with Fuerte. Tried and true. Twinky secret tech.
Yeah. What is Omniverse talking about? Who's streaming? Oh, I see what he's talking about. I have no idea who the hell this is. Let's see. But I can tell from looking at the page why there's 2,800 viewers.
Oh, Cormano just took that round pretty convincingly.
This looks terrible. I'm not watching that. Bunch of simps over there. It's like Simp Fighter 4. All right, Cormano's trying to. I don't know. He's trying to fight back.
It's like, was Cormano sandbagging this whole time? Hopefully not.
Like I said, man. I said at some point they're gonna just let it fly. So I'm guessing he's figuring. I mean, you're gonna do one of two things, right? If you're on the hill this bad, you're gonna say, all right, I gotta really buckle down and just try not to fuck up, and I gotta play perfect. Or you're gonna say, you know what? I tried the regular way, and I'm getting cooked. I'm just gonna go ham.
Yeah, sometimes it just happens that way.
Let's see what happens this game. Nigel, the answer is always no. I've never seen any of these V2 people actually good. Not at fighting games anyway. They're almost always bad. All right, let's see if Cormano goes ham here.
Or if Twinky can go anti-ham.
I like how Twinky backed out of the cross up that jump fierce. It can be ambiguous. Nice reaction or nice expectation on the overhead.
Yeah, I will say challenging the offense.
He does throw out that DP. That was hilarious. That interaction, the escape on the Ultra is hilarious. Twinky has not really been successful with Ultra so far.
Right.
Or the YOLO DPs.
Oh, there goes the DP. Speaking of which.
until the
Ultra.
number keeps dropping. What are you saying, Omni? Bots? Fake bots?
Ooh, DP. Wow.
Nice. I mean, he's got to get it. He's been throwing that shit out there, so he's got to work sometime.
YOLO Emperor. All right, Matt, or set point for Twinky.
Yep. Cormano back to the wall. He loves throwing out that. I think just regular standing roundhouse. Is that what that drop kick is?
I believe so, yeah. For a forte.
That move is hilarious. I don't even think it's airborne. It hits twice.
It hits on the way down too, depending how
Yeah,
close.
it hits twice. Hakan can't parry it.
Ooh, was that game? Oh, he dropped it. Okay. Oh, so he used 3 bars. Now he has no meter. The FADC that cute.
He's going him. Slide, overhead, slide, run.
Oh, the bait. Oh, he did it again.
He was going ham for a second.
GG.
He said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, shows like that, man. Get games of both. Cormano and Twinky, man. Twinky gaining that $25 bison, man. Good stuff, guys.